turn on those countless thousands, millions, billions, trillions of unused brain cells. And be thankful that you're not totally out of your mind. Because what slavery was designed to do is a wonder that we still here. So rejoice. Give to the fathers, since this is pre-Father Day, give to the fathers that are not here love, joy, appreciation, regardless of what they may have done or didn't do. Because it's the mothers, you are the ones who can resurrect. Read our history. It's the mothers who put Assad and Assad together. It's the mothers.
All right.
Every man knows that he got a good woman, boy, he ain't nothing he can't do. He came out of it. When we need our comfort, we go back into it. So there ain't nothing we can do without you. And we love y'all so much because who's got power?
We've got the power.
Let the babies, let the children see you and your mate, you and your husband, you and your wife. Let them see you sharing affection. Let them see that. Let them for them to see it in the house and to learn it on the phone. Let them see it. Let them know that, okay, mom and daddy got private time. Let them stick them and let them know, yeah, this is mom and daddy time. Let that boy know when that mama is impassioned and crying and screaming, it's all right, son. Don't come in here hitting your daddy. It's all right. Teach that young man. Let that daddy come out there feeling like a king. Let him come out and do his strut. Do his strut. Do his strut. Do his strut.
We got the power.
That you're like that. You want to do a little something for you all to get involved. Is that okay? Yeah. Because you know, as African people, we didn't have, long before televisions, we were out entertaining. And we entertained God every day. We entertained the goddess every day. There was nothing that we didn't do that we didn't put God and the goddesses into what we did. Am I right?
Right.
So we don't have to have no shame when it's time for us to give acknowledgement to the Most High, whoever you consider the Most High, he, she. And when we say he, she, we're surely not talking about the homosexuality. We're talking about, we recognize both the masculine and the feminine in the human form. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to show that although it's been a many a times, we haven't forgotten our way. This is something we created here in North America. We created, it's called funga alafia. And it has the Yoruba overtone, the funga, the alafia, meaning peace. And we created that here because there was a time when no one knew we were even here or even act like we were here. So we had to deal with memory. So the funga has a certain couple of, just about 4 or 5 rhythms and 4 or 5 beats. I'll show it to you, and then you can get up and you can embellish it yourself. You can do what you do. So the funga goes, you clap to one side and you step to one side. Funga, alafia, ashe, ashe. Everybody try to mimic me.
Crystal, you gotta show the children.
Again.
Come on now. Get into the rhythm.
One time. From the sky above. From the sky above. We open our hearts to you. We open our hearts to you. We welcome.
Good children. Good. You're doing well.
Pick it up, put it in the pick it up, put it in the everybody freeze. And when you freeze, you get your pose so that the camera can start taking pictures of us so that we can spread it all on the Facebook, all into the comments, and do all things to do. Then I could either say it again, or I might say, do your thing.
Do your
And
thing.
when I say do your thing,
Yeah.
now, I drank enough alcohol to last me a lifetime, so I don't drink any longer. I smoked enough exotics to last me 3 lifetimes, so I don't do that any longer. July the 11th, I'll be 75 years old. Okay? So, in the, thank you. So in the yoga that I teach, Tai Chi, I work with immortality. I work with living forever. But before you do that, you got to clean your karma. And most of us, our karma is heavier than lead. So if your karma is heavy, if it's not as light as a feather, you can't ascend Mayat and put your heart on the scale. And if your scale, if it's too heavy, you won't be able to get through. And that's serious business, and colonizers will never tell you about this. Because colonizers want you to stay here, just like when Jim Jones did his thing. He want to take a bunch of you with him. And a lot of you don't even realize that he's really preparing you to go to hell with him. That's his whole scheme, because he feels that the true God, whoever that may be, will not harm him as long as he's got you in captivity. When Marcus Garvey tried to leave the United States, they would not let Marcus Garvey leave, because they said, because if you'll get away from me, then my destruction. So you got to realize how important you are in so many ways. I didn't mean to go off into that little history, but the Spirit just told me to do that. Okay. Brother Kendrick will take it from here. He will say what he needs to say. This is an avid, not only up and coming, this is a well-known choreographer, dancer, and keep his name in your mind, Kendrick Lamont.
Mr. Love.
Some of our youth that most people don't want to work with, and he's creating miracles. He'll tell you the story of even how Mr. The Panther came and saw one of his youth. Came personally.
The Black Panther himself.
Of the work that he's doing with our young men. So we need to know that our young men are diamonds in the rough, our young women, and these are the ones that we've been looking for. So the rhythm goes,
Let's see you do your thing. What you got?
Let us, Mr. Kendrick, would you take it from here and tell them what you want?
What's Crystal?
More than willing to accomplish.
I go.
Amen.
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 First of all, let me go ahead and introduce myself like he said. My name is Kendrick Love. Yes, I've been teaching for a while, and I work with troubled children, from all the way from the ages of 5 all the way up to the ages of 21. I've seen the worst, and I've seen great things come out of the worst. I've seen God's wisdom come from one of the worst that you can see. I've helped kids from them trying to kill themselves to the point to where I've helped them to even where I lost one. I've lost actually several, but one particular that he's talking about, yes. I ended up having to work with him because he was terminally he was diagnosed terminally with a brain tumor. If you all hear about it, his name is Ian Hopgood. I always speak about him. because he helped change me. He helped change my life by helping him. This is one of the reasons why my answer was teaching was the hardest thing. Because I had to watch my student get from looking at the size of my son all the way to the point to where he was an obese kid, to the point to where he had a hole in the back of his head from surgery. So it was very, very difficult watching. A teacher loves all their children, all their students like their children. So that's what happened. So because of that, it led to a story. I won't go into details, but yes, I ended up getting Chadwick. Chadwick helped me fight to get this young man to live longer. And yes, Chadwick did come. He came. If you want to see the story or see a little bit of the story, you can look up Ian Hopgood beats Chadwick Boseman on YouTube. You'll see it. You'll see him come and meet him. The stories that Chad said actually was true. So you decide to go and do your research. If you don't, it's okay. But yes, they did keep in contact up until Ian's death. That's one of the reasons why I sit here and I say I'm from Wakanda. Because I can't go back. My history stops. Everybody's history. If you're an African American, you've been here, your history don't go no further than 1619. As an African American, your history was wiped out. It was gone. So the only thing you got is genealogy that sit here and tell you. There is nothing on record that's going to tell you anything more. Anybody's history stops at 1619. So where am I from? I'm from Wakanda because Wakanda means love for every man, everyone. Everyone is equal. There is no one better than anyone else. This is the symbol for love. So I love you all. You are all from Wakanda. All of you are royalty. All of you are kings and queens.
Ashe.
Everybody's following a certain tradition already by listening to our elder explain history. So I do thank you. I thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Love.
What we're going to do now is that if everybody could do me a favor, we could stand up. He's already shown the dance. I know some of y'all got a little bit of...
Yeah, Idas, come on.
Please don't take no deep, don't take no deep, no hard steps.
Space all over here.
Because people are recording.
Over here.
All right.
Y'all can come around here and have more space to move.
Okay.
Y'all getting ready to come around there. Come on. I go.
Amen.
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 I go.
Amen.
Very good. If everybody could do me a favor, come on out, make a big circle. It can be a nice little, it can be a...
I got something for him. I got something for him. What you got?
Put that light on.
Definitely on that tipsy side. There you go. Stay where you are.
Thank you.
It's a hill, yeah, so that's why we're not going to be proud. Thank you.
Don't y'all burn yourselves up.
Give him a little something, Bob.
Very
Give him a little
good.
something.
Now, one of the most important things that's about Wakanda, your history. One of the most important things was always the rhythm. That's why, if you all notice, who always had rhythm?
We always got rhythm.
Your genes. You come from it. They took your identity, but they did not take your soul.
That's right, Baba. Give him a little something.
That's pretty bright. 5. All right, I go.
Amen.
Elder, can you give us the rhythm, please?
Said, Fanga Alafia. So as a call and response, if I say Fanga Alafia, you just kind of repeat after me. Fanga Alafia.
Fanga Alafia.
Ashe, Ashe.
Ashe, Ashe.
Said Fanga Alafia. Ashe, Ashe. From the sky above.
Feel right. Let's get, I'm going to show you a scene. Y'all get ready. Glory.
Glory.
This is your right side. This is your left side. This is your right side. This is your left side.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that scene?
Yeah.
All right. Right side. Please. Little right side. Left side. 4 times do your right side. 5, 6, 7, and 1.
Freeze. Everybody freeze. So that's the break. That's the break. So although you are full of joy, you got to always pay attention to the drummer, because the drummer is telling you what to do.
That's the heart.
See? So although you're full of joy, and that's why we are multi dexterous in all that we do, because that's how we do things. So you're having fun, you're laughing, and what have you, but you can stop on a dime and give 9 cents change. Okay? So what we want you to do, and then when I say get busy, that's when you start really letting out the frustration. You start let out your karma. You start let out all of the things that's been holding you in check. You just dance, let it out, because as you know, dancing was a great part of the African medicine modality.
That's right, Baba.
That was an excellent part about, and we would dance the blues away.
Yeah.
You know, and then the next day we'd be so exhausted that we wouldn't have time to be causing all that mess and fuss.
That's right.
Okay? So we're going to start it from the time, and give me a little more. I'm born behind the Apollo Theater, so I like to see production in the making. I like to see you
That's right.
because if we get good enough, we could take this on the road like the Harlem Globetrotters. Okay? Get ready! And thank you.
Bring them in, Baba. Bring
Stay still. That's when the camera get busy, because this is gonna go viral.
Ah.
So take all the shots. Don't be looking all crazy now. Oh, get busy.
Get it, Baba. Get it, Baba. Get it.
We would like to thank you for remembering where you come from. When you're finished, and of course, some of you all sober up tomorrow. Please don't forget who you are. Don't let somebody else forget who they are. Again, the hardest job is being a teacher. A degree doesn't make you a teacher. Your love for somebody else makes you a teacher.
That's right.
So do not leave here nodding your heads, saying, all right, Wakanda, all of those things, and tomorrow you forget about helping somebody else.
That's right.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever. I would like to say one more thing if I can. Jeff. I'd like you to go and get that drum, oh Jeff.
It's here.
Oh, bring a chair. Come, Jeff.
Okay.
And the rest of you, come, Jeff.
Music, please. He's coming.
And his wife, if you could call his wife. Jeff, if you could call your wife, we're going to do a piece with you guys sitting here together.
Nikki, come here.
If you can sit here and you can hold this drum.
Okay.
Okay, and I'll get a smaller drum for you. Excuse me. Okay. I'm about to give you guys some instruments. Okay. No. Are you his Jeff's wife?
I'm his sister-in-law.
Sister. Where's his wife?
Yeah. Nikki. Oh, she looking for you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Miss Nikki, I need you to come and perform.
All right.
Sorry, I didn't meet you. I'm one of them.
We have several other instruments. Whoever got an instrument, come up front.
Okay. If we can pick some of the children, it's wonderful. I wanted to give the children an instrument, but whomever's back here, if you want to pick up an instrument, please. Well, Kendrick, you want an instrument? You got to eat the watermelon first. We're going to give you the cowbell. Give you an instrument. Okay, I need to find someone who's going to put that cupcake down. I need you to do this.
Okay.
Yes, honey, you can. But you got to go up to the front with it, okay?
We can take that. I think we have some bells. We have a couple more.
Yes.
There's some on the table back there.
Yes, Crystal. I was looking for you. It's like if you could help me give them up. Okay, you have to go up closer to Baba. We're going to keep that one, okay? Go up closer. He's going to show you how to play that, okay? You want to play the,
I know, I say play that.
Okay. You got to get this one more one-on-one time for him to show you how to play that one. Hold on. You want an instrument? You want an instrument? No. Okay.
Juanita, I don't see it. Did it have instruments?
I'm coming with them, Baba.
Okay.
People are eating. Trying to get someone with some free hands.
Okay, everybody that has an instrument, come up on stage.
What's this right here?
Everybody
Yes.
have an instrument.
He's going to show you how to do that.
If you got an instrument, come up on stage.
Got it? That's okay.
And we can always have some
Thank you.
Okay, are we about ready? We'll start off with a roll, simple roll.
Okay, thank you, because you got it right there. Yeah. Uh-oh. Look, you got one. You got one. Come on. Match your wife. Match your wife. You want one? Okay. You got one free hand. Here you go.
Go into your special place inside your heart and your mind. Take a deep breath. Don't just try to play the drum physically.
Okay,
Try to play with your heart and your soul. Tune into your ancestors. Tune into a time when there was no time, when there was no Europeans, there was no
Hey, honey.
Jews, there was no Chinese. It was just us. And that was real. Tune into a time when there was no wars back when we had wars.
No, just leave that one on the table. It's okay.
Because the food just fell off the tree. Follow me.
You want to play? Okay.
Go ahead of me. Follow me. I'll give you a chance to go ahead.
Now you got an instrument. You got to perform. I'm looking for one more person. Yes. I need two free hands. All you got to do is shake it. Come on. I'm sorry, I'm blinding you. I didn't realize.
I'm taking it.
You shake. Yeah.
Oh, this way. Oh.
That was the code, baby, to get free. That was the code word to get free. Y'all not doing too bad yourself over here. Don't let him show you up. All right, he got it. He got it.
I think everybody got
That's you. That's you. Give it all you got. Put some energy in it. Come on, shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up. Come on. Put some energy in it. Come on. Hey, there you go. Hey, 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 hey.
That's how you do it. Yeah. Put in 100 hours and you can start getting paid. Yeah. Because all it takes is a beginning, a middle, and an end. That's all it takes. Like writing a paper. All you have to do is have the introduction, the middle, and the end. So everything is that way. So if you have your beginning, your middle, and your end, and you act the part, you tune in first and foremost to the Most High.
That's right.
Because God is involved in everything that we do. And then like that, a little something, something, something will come into you. You don't, we call it soul.
That's
a little
right.
something, something will come into you. You'll be blessed. And you say, wow, I'm doing something worthwhile. Then we teach the children to be entrepreneurs. Don't work for nobody but yourself.
Ashe.
Don't be working for nobody. The only time you work for somebody is you're going to get some skills to learn how to do your thing. Ashe?
Ashe.
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 Love you all. Peace, love, and happiness.
Okay. On behalf of the National Black Men's Health Network, we want to thank you all for allowing us to come into your home, Jeff and Nikki. Thank you. We educate every member of the family, not just our black men, because we know that everyone else has an influence on us as well. So we educate everyone, but we focus on the black men. And it's so important when Baba Yoga Bey and Dr. Bonham, when they founded and led all the medical doctors through a lot of the information that target our black men and take them out away from their families. It was important that that was documented. And Dr. Bonham recently traveled to Washington to share with them this new crisis that's been pinned on drug addiction. This is nothing new for us. In our community, it's been taking out our fathers away from our families. And no one has done anything about it until now because it's going over into different races.
Yeah, exactly.
We need to tell our children that our fathers who are addicted, they are sick, and it's not a moral issue. It's not something that they can just say, I'm not going to do it anymore. Addiction is a disease, and they need to get help for it, just like you get help for diabetes. You take your medicine every day. A heart condition, cancer, you have to get treatment. Your daddy is not out there addicted to alcohol or drug, or your mother, any family member, not because they don't have the power to do it. They are sick, and we have to help them. And we have to make sure they keep getting their medication, their medicine. And that's what we do for the National Black Men's Health Network. We go out to events and we speak, and we bring that family back together. So thank you for inviting us.
Well, it's late now. I was trying to. Yeah. You want to turn it off?
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, family. Thank you, family.
Yeah.